Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, 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 yo, go, go.
Hi. Oh, it didn't play. Everybody, welcome to Friday night relax time. It's been a long week for me. I'm sure it's been a long week for all of you too. Excuse me, I'm coughing a little bit. I was just going through these cards that I picked up on my trip. They're kind of like little conversation starter type things. Just to kind of, get people talking about things. And one of the first things I wanted to talk about tonight is just the fact that, after a long week, you deserve to have a little break and go and do something just for you, something that you enjoy, maybe something you haven't done in a long time. Maybe get together with friends in real life and do something. Anyway, I got a couple questions. The first one is, what's your favorite way to waste time? And to answer that question, first of all, you have to decide, is there ever a way to waste time? Or can time be wasted? I guess is the question. Can time be wasted? And if it can, what is your favorite way to waste time? I'm going to say for myself, I don't believe time can be wasted. I believe that whatever you're doing it because either you need to do it or you want to do it. And both of those things have, are valid points. If it's something you need to do or something you want to do, it's not a waste of time. Excuse me. Welcome in, everyone. So what's your favorite way to waste time? One of my favorite ways to spend my time is, of course, loving on my little granddaughter. Now that she can talk a little bit, we have some great conversations. And it just is, it's very relaxing to me and very pleasant just to hold her and love on her and talk to her a little bit. So put in the chat, what's your favorite way to waste time? That's the first question. And question number 2 is, what do you do to get rid of stress? Now, stress can kill your relaxing mood really fast. And it can even stop you from being able to relax. One of the things I did on my vacation was get a total body massage. And let me tell you, that relaxed me a lot. So I think, what do I do to get rid of stress? I would say take a hot shower, let the water bead on me, go to the whirlpool. Hi, Carolyn. Welcome in. Carolyn says, hi, Echo. Favorite to waste time is reading books. I agree. However, it's not a waste of time to me if I'm learning something from the books, or if I am off in a fantasy land, just enjoying myself. Either way, I thoroughly enjoy taking adventures in books. Right now, one of my favorite ways to relieve stress or get rid of stress is definitely going swimming at the Y, and then getting in their hot tub, whirlpool, jacuzzi, whatever you'd like to call it. And that just relaxes all my muscles and makes me feel really relaxed. So the third question is, if you had to change your name, what would your new name be? And this is actually a question that I struggled with when I was a kid growing up. I didn't like my name very much. And I wanted to change it. But I had no clue what I wanted to change it to. And so I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. And by the time I was 18 and old enough to go and have it legally changed, I didn't want to change it. I couldn't think of anything I liked better. And so many people already knew me as Echo, there was no reason to change it. But maybe you don't like your name, and maybe you already have been thinking about what you would change it to if you could. So that's the third question. So the first question was, what's your favorite way to waste time? Second question, what do you do to get rid of stress? And third question, if you had to change your name, what would your new name be? Oh, Carolyn, that's a wonderful idea. Carolyn says, I wish I had my mother's name so I could have kept on with her legacy. Exactly. That would be so nice. And maybe you could legally change it, or maybe you could have, like one of your grandchildren or something name that name to keep it going. And the fourth and final question is, what song always puts you in a good mood? What song always puts you in a good mood? I have to think about that one. So I love all kinds of music. And I don't even know that I have a favorite song. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay. Carolyn says, for stress, a long walk with my dog. What kind of dog do you have, Carol? I have a Chiweenie, which is a Chihuahua and a Dachshund mix. And she's a little hyper little rascal. She likes to tear stuff up. She likes to run around. She's 10 years old and she still acts like a puppy, very much so like a puppy. Welcome, everyone. Please don't be shy. Hi, Cole. I'm asking questions about to get people to know people better and to help us relax a little bit. First question, what's your favorite way to waste time? And second question, what do you do to get rid of stress? Third question, if you had to change your name, what would you change it to? And fourth question, what song always puts you in a good mood? Ooh, a pug chihuahua mix. I cannot imagine what that looks like. Does she have the little pug face? Oh, I bet she's adorable. Mine looks like a Dachshund. Most people, they think she's a puppy Dachshund. And I have to say, no, she's a mix. She's part Chihuahua and Dachshund. Okay, so earlier, I don't know if it came out or not. I made a video about a bucket list. Let me show that real quick. Something we need to start thinking about. I don't want to live my life and get to the end of my life and have a full bucket list that I never did anything. A big chihuahua with a pug body. Oh, I still think she would be adorable. So cute. On that bucket list, you saw Paris was my number one. I do want to make it to Paris sometime. Several things I want to do in Paris. And volcano was the other one. I would like to see a volcano actually erupt. And the last one was Las Vegas. I'd like to go and just have money to gamble with and go to some Las Vegas shows and eat a lot and gamble some money away. That to me sounds like a really good time. So I'd like you to tell me what's on your bucket list. Or do you have a bucket list? Have you even thought about having a bucket list yet? I didn't plan on being 60 this quick. Kind of snuck up on me. I was 34, almost 35 when I had my daughter. And I didn't feel old then. And as time went on, it seemed like all of a sudden I was in my 50s. And then I was 59. And turning 30 didn't bother me. Turning 40 didn't bother me. 50 hadn't bothered me. But being 59, looking at 60, I was like, where has my life gone? Time has just gone by so fast. And I don't know, some of you know my story and some of you don't, but I ended up getting divorced after 29 years of marriage. I was happily married. My ex wasn't. Big shock. Turned my world upside down. And then 2 years later, I was injured and had to be off work. And then found out I was not going to be able to return to work and that I would be going on disability. And so there I sat, single, injured, on disability, I didn't have a lot going on in my life that was positive and that I had, good things to live for. And then all of a sudden, my daughter announced that she was pregnant, and my little grandbaby was on the way. And that's all it took for me to realize that, hey, 60 is just a number. I may be 60 and a granny, but you're as young as you feel it like you are, and you have as much life to live ahead of you as you have behind you, as long as you keep the right mindset about you. I've talked to people who were in their 80s and 90s who were still making plans, still had goals out there, things to do, things to learn, places to go, people to meet, all like that. And that made me really stop and think and say, hey, if they can have that kind of attitude at 80s and 90s, why can't I at 60? So that was part of the motivation behind me starting this channel at 60, living my best life. Living my best life at 60, it will evolve into living my best life as a 61-year-old, as a senior citizen, whatever. But I try on this channel to share my life, share my adventures, share my journey into seniorhood. I also try to give information that senior citizens will need, or people planning on retiring will need. And I also want you to, love yourself, take care of yourself. Self-care is very important. And if we're going to live a long time, we have to take care of our bodies and our minds. I quit yawning, y'all. I do get up at 5:30. This morning I got up at 5 o'clock to go and get my granddaughter. So I do get sleepy early. And also I think talking uses up a lot of oxygen, and I may not breathe in deep enough. And I don't get enough oxygen, and that gives me the yawns. Anyway, if you're just coming in, tonight's all about relaxing and having some fun. I've asked 4 questions to the chat. I'll go over them real quickly. What's your favorite way to waste time? Number 2, what do you do to get rid of stress? Number 3, if you had to change your name, what would you change it to? And number 4, what song always puts you in a good mood? You don't have to be real specific on things, and nobody's out to dox anybody or figure out who anybody is. It's just a way for us to kind of get to know each other better and hopefully relax tension and get your mind off your work week and let you be able to relax and think about, the weekends here. What are you going to do this weekend? I have another live scheduled for tomorrow night, and I have bingo at 4 o'clock on Sunday scheduled. I will go to the pool one or both of those days. I didn't get to go tonight. Schedule conflict, so I wasn't able to go. But so I have 2 more lives coming up this weekend. I've got some things on the computer I need to do for the upcoming week. Miss Norma and I are having our Real Life Happens 1-year celebration the first part of May. And so I've already started on working on some videos for that. So I'll work on them some. Of course, I've got the normal dishes, laundry, take out the trash, sweep and mop the floors, vacuum, clean the bathroom. Excuse me. All of that lovely, fun stuff that we all have to do in life. And that's what my weekend looks like. I don't have any real big plans about going out anywhere or doing anything like that. I have been having some tests done. I just haven't been feeling like myself this past couple weeks to a month. I haven't been um, feeling real chipper. I've been kind of down and kind of tired. And so my doctor has ordered a bunch of tests, and I had a couple tests this week, and I've got more coming up. And I'm changing some medication. This is horrible. I cannot believe I'm yawning at 7:20 in the evening. Take some deep breaths. Anyway, when I find out what's going on, why I haven't been feeling good, I'll definitely let you know. And I'll take you along on the journey of my recovery and how I feel and when we change things up. I've recently started one new diabetic medicine. I'm not sure how that's going to do, or so far I haven't noticed any side effects from it. I've only taken it a couple of days. Welcome in. Hey, Kristen R., how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. We were just getting to know each other and relaxing and talking, and just found out that Miss Carolyn has a Chihuahua Pug mix. Kristen has a Chiweenie like I do, although her Chiweenie, it looks more like a Chihuahua. Has the pointy ears, and I think she might have a little bit shorter legs, but she's cute. Kristen, I asked some questions. Number one, what's your favorite way to waste time? Number two, how do you get rid of stress? Number three, if you could change your name, what would you change it to? And number four, what song always puts you in a good mood? Miss Carolyn has answered all but the song question, and I've answered all but the song question. There's so many songs. That's a hard question. Kristen says, yes, Peppa is tiny, pointy ears and small head with a long body. She's really cute too. I actually have a channel for my dog, and Kristen has one for hers as well. Let me look it up. Oops. Sorry. Hi, always. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to drop the link for Peppa the Chiweenie for Kristen's puppy. And then I'll drop the link for my little Chihuahua. All right. Here's for Peppa. Oh, you're cooking dinner always? What are you cooking good today? And here's for Chloe. Oh, Kristen dropped Chloe's, and I was going to have Nightbot do it. Okay. Let's see. I saw Kristen said what she liked to do. She said, I get on YouTube or Color. I like music It helps relax. Maybe have a drink. My kids and grandbaby keep me going. What was the other question? Oh, if you had to change your name, what would you change it to? Hi, Texas Rose. Always. And Texas Rose, I was asking some questions, kind of breaking the ice. First question is, what's your favorite way to waste time? Second question, what do you do to get rid of stress? Third question, if you had to change your name, what would you change it to? And fourth question, what song always puts you in a good mood? Okay, you're having Always Loyal's making spaghetti for dinner. That sounds yummy. And she says her daughter loves it. Definitely listening to my music. Very good. Music is a universal kind of a something that everybody can agree on. That there's some type of music that helps you to relax, helps you to celebrate when you're in a good mood. It might help you to not feel quite so bad if you're in a blue mood. Kristen R. says Amity Affliction or Linkin Park, my favorite bands. Bondi, St. Blues, good song. Gonna have to think about the name change. Okay, no problems. You don't have to answer the questions. I just thought it would be get the chat going and have a way for us to talk a little bit. Always Loyal says I listen to pretty much is Pastor Hank and Jordan's rap because I love rap. That's also probably why I love your intro so much. Go, go, go. Exactly. Kristen R. said, good questions. Yeah, this was a little game I bought when I was on my vacation, Talk With Me. And they're actually playing cards. You know, like regular playing cards. They have the hearts and the clubs and whatever. But then they each have a question on them as well. So you got 52 thought-provoking questions. Hey, Miss Norma, how are you doing? Texas Rose says YouTube, it would be Ambrosia R. One would be my name change. And you love music to waste time. Okay. Kristen loves all kinds of music. And what happened to this one? Oh, my favorite song by Linkin Park was In the End. That's what Always Loyal said. I'm going to have to check out this Linkin Park because y'all are not the first ones that have said that name to me. And I like to check out things I'm not familiar with. So let me write that down on my handy dandy notebook. And I'm going to check it out. Oh, Norma's computer keeps freezing. Tell it better stop doing that, Norma, because it's going to have to do bingo on Sunday afternoon. It can't be freezing up. Oh, wow. Kristen R. says, always good song. Linkin Park is an awesome band. Sadly, the singer Chester Bennington passed away 5 years ago this July. Wow. I figured out what they meant, Kristen. Yeah, they are pretty cool. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just talking about how do you relax tonight, and I have a few questions. If you want to answer them in the chat. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. The first one is, what's your favorite way to waste time? Second one, what do you do to get rid of stress? Third one, if you had to change your name, what would you change it to? And what song always puts you in a good mood? And that question brought us to be talking about that we just like music in general and all types of music. Always, I hope that's the name of a song. I'm going to drop the wish list for my granddaughter's birthday. Oh, that's how the band member died. Okay. This is for my grandbaby's second birthday in August. Do not in any way feel obligated to do anything. It's just that several people had asked me if they could buy her a birthday present or a gift. And so my daughter and I made up this wish list from Amazon. Mostly it's Peppa Pig stuff because that's what she loves right now. Norma says she listens to mostly Christian music, but she does like country. I love listening to the Christian contemporary music that for King and Country, that group, I love them, love them, love them. Skillet, I think, is a Christian band and she likes them. Okay, I'll check out that one too. Skillet. Actually, that's how Always Loyal and I met in a chat room. They were singing songs and they were asking for requests, and she and I both put in the same song, and it was from King and Country, for King and Country. And so we both were like, oh, okay, I like you, and then we started talking and we've developed a very nice friendship since then. Oh, yes. And Mercy Me. I love them too. And Lauren Daigle. Yeah. God Only Knows. That song. Oh, I love that song. And I've had several times in my life where God only knew what I'd been through. Woo! Because I'd keep it. I'd hide it from other people. I wouldn't let them know all the things I'd been through in my life. All right, and this next link I'm dropping is for donations to our bingo. And again, the only reason we're doing that is because we are giving away prizes and we have to pay the shipping. And so we have had people donate money for the shipping. And so we're just, letting people know we have 3 ways you can donate if anybody is interested in supporting the bingo. And that is Sunday nights at 4 o'clock on Real Life Happens channel, which happens to be Norma Kay's channel. All right. Let me drop Norma Kay's channel. Anybody else want their channel dropped? Feel free to drop it. And also, if you do hashtag echo, it will drop your link. I have no problem at all people dropping their links. And it's open panel night tonight. So if anybody wants to come up on panel, I do have the link posted there at the top of the post. The comments, I can even talk. Top of the chat comments. And I did not post it in Discord that I had went live. Let me do that. No, Always Loyal. My daughter was here and I missed going to that premiere, but I will watch the video most definitely. Whoops. Okay. Looks like everybody's in Purple's Discord, so that's okay. um. Anyway, so I'm going to play this little relax video again that I played at the beginning for those of you who just came in. Well, that kind of had a quick ending to it. I have to work on that some more. And I see I didn't make the quotes, make it long enough so you have time to read the quotes. I'm sorry about that. I will work on that. I did it this late this afternoon when my granddaughter was still here and she was wanting to be held, and it was difficult. But I wanted to have something to show y'all for tonight. So, do we want to explore some of these other questions, maybe? All right, Kristen said, whoops. So Walmart has these cupcakes with ice cream inside, and on top they are with the ice cream, and they are so yummy. Oh, sounds yummy. Sounds absolutely delicious. Have y'all seen that where they take the cupcake and they tear the bottom half off, and then they put it on top of the part with the frosting and make it like a cupcake sandwich, so they get frosting in every bite? Yeah, that does sound really good. Okay, what is the silliest fear you have? Okay, always, no problem, honey. Go cook your supper. We'll be here a little while. What is the silliest fear you have? Okay, I'll go first with this. I have a fear of falling off a cliff, rolling down the side of a mountain, and then being, stranded, getting hung up like on a tree branch or something, and being stranded for days before somebody finds me. Now, I don't necessarily hike. I don't live by any mountains. I am kind of afraid of heights, so I really I wouldn't go over to the edge of a cliff and look. But yet I feel like I could easily fall off the cliff. Kristen says, oh, they are good. And there is something called Tutti Fruit. It's frozen strawberries with chocolate over them. They're in the freezer section too, and they are really good. Always is scared of spiders, and Norma is scared of mice. Well, I have spiders now even in my house, and Kristen R does not like snakes. Snakes I don't like. I'm not really scared of spiders, except for I don't like the idea of something creepy crawling on me. And scared of mice, not really. Now, a big New York City sewer rat, I might be afraid of. But just the regular, everyday tiny little mouse, I'm not afraid of. Norma says, "Oh, Kristen, you make me want to go to Walmart now." LOL. Really? Kristen's making us want to have dessert and eat all kind of yummy stuff. I didn't eat dinner yet, so I do have my bag of pretzels sitting here. I might have to eat a pretzel or two. Always Loyal says, Tutti Frutti makes me think of verse in Pastor Hank's song. That's my favorite by him. He says, "Why you so moody? No Tutti Frutti." No Tutti Frutti. LOL. They are a mood changer. LOL. Exactly. And we didn't talk about that really, but one of the ways that we do relax is by treating ourselves. You know, we might say, "Boy, I had a long week. I had a hard, rough week. I'm going to go have a steak for dinner," you know, or I'm going to go out to the bar and I'm going to have a couple of cocktails. Or we might say, "You know what? I need to stop at the bakery because I need some good old, something from the bakery." Kristen R says they are orgasmically good. Ooh. Well, some of us that aren't being exposed to orgasms might enjoy a good cupcake. Hello, Miss Barbara. How are you tonight? Always Loyal says, and that night on Harold's karaoke, I was saying that verse, and you didn't know what that meant, and you told Harold, always wants to hear another song, Tutti Frutti, and I was laughing. Yeah, I remember always. And Norma says, I need a drink, and I don't even drink, LOL. Sometimes. And I quit smoking when my daughter was 3. She's 25. So 22 years ago, I quit smoking. But, some days I'm like, light them up, But I know if I ever start back up, I'll be a smoker for life. So can't do that. Kristen R says, I got Smirnoff Ice. Smirnoff Ice is good. And I want y'all to know that Norma and I will be doing a celebration live for Real Life Happens channel's 1-year anniversary. And I was watching some of the old footage today, trying to put together some videos. And boy, have we come a long way. They made me laugh, and I was there. I was part of it, So I hope they will make you laugh as well. And we will be doing some jewelry giveaways that day. And hope to have some special guests come on or something fun. I know of a couple little special guests we'll probably have. But that's something to look forward to, something that's coming up. And let's go on to the next question. Was there ever an event in your life that defied explanation? Not sure what that means. An event in your life that defied explanation. So would that be like paranormal, something that you just couldn't explain what happened, or something else? What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the chat. Miss Barbara, I still need to have you on as a special guest. Want to hear more about your writing and your books and all of that good stuff. Matter of fact, one of our early questions tonight was, what do you do? What's your favorite way of wasting time? And we got talking about reading books and that kind of thing. And so I would love to have you on. I'm totally serious about that. Yes, please hit the thumbs up so Nightbot doesn't have to be working for nothing. Oh, yes, definitely that was God's doing, always. I knew it. The first time you and I talked on the phone, I knew that we had been brought together for a reason. Yes, a divine intervention. Yes, indeed. You are my sister in Christ and my dear friend. So I'm so glad to have you with me in my life. Okay, Barbara, I think you said it was coming out this month. So Barbara says when her next book comes out, then she'll come on the program and tell us all about it and about her writing. Maybe you could even read a little bit of it to us. Wouldn't that be fun? I love you too. And yes, we do have lots in common. Not sure on that question. I know that's a weird question. Was there ever an event in your life that defied explanation? Oh, it's coming out sometime in May. Okay, good. All right. The next one is, what is your guilty pleasure? We've kind of talked about a little bit about that with the ice cream and the alcohol and I was talking about hot tubs and massages. That's probably my biggest guilty pleasure, would be getting a good massage and getting in the hot tub. Nightbot's dropping my email address. If you ever would like to contact me, you can do it through email. I do read my emails and I do respond to emails. So if you want to connect on a more personal level, or if you just have questions, you can contact me by my email. Always Loyal says her guilty pleasure is chocolate. Yeah, that's probably mine too. I try to stay away from it because of the sweets involved, but food is a guilty pleasure most of the time. Most of the time we eat things we're not supposed to eat, and that's kind of a guilty pleasure. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but I did post in my community tab, on my community tab, my channel schedule for when I'm going to be going live moving forward. I have on there Friday mornings and Monday mornings would be at 7:30 in the morning. I'll do the word game. And then I will go live on Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Friday and Saturday nights. Tuesday and Thursday will be some sort of a topic we'll discuss, and they will be shorter lives, probably an hour, hour and a half. On Friday and Saturday is when we'll have our guests, do our talents, when we will have game night, when we will just chill out and chat. And those are a little bit longer programs. And then on Sunday at 4:00 over on Real Life Happens, we have the bingo. But that way people will know when I'm going live, so they'll know when they could go live without me interfering, and also when they could come and piggyback my channel if they wanted to and stream it on theirs as well. That's a new thing StreamYards has, is the piggyback, and it's pretty cool. Let's see. Kristen says her guilty pleasures are chocolate, massage, and alcohol. And she said, yes, I screenshot it. Oh, my schedule. Okay, good. Are you going to tune into art karaoke night? Is it tonight or is it Sunday? Hi, Roxanne. I thought it was on Sunday night. But if it's tonight, I might. All right, next question. Ooh, is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not? I'm going to say it is considered a sandwich only because it's a type of meat between a bun, on a bun, or a roll. Oh, it's tonight? Okay, yeah, I might do that. So let me know in the chat, is a hot dog considered a sandwich? And why not? Roxanne says no. Don't forget Joe bingo on Sunday night after hours. That's right. Joe and Stephanie have started a bingo at, I think they said like 7 o'clock on Sundays, and that'll be after Norma and my bingo at 4 o'clock on Sundays. But they're also doing Thursday night, Friday night, I think. I'm not sure. And of course, KK still is doing Tuesday night and Wednesday night. Okay. So we got 2 saying no, it's not. Well, what is it considered? If it's not considered a sandwich, what is it considered? A cheap one, no, but a Nathan's, yes. Miss Barbara, I love Nathan's. My son-in-law exposed us to Nathan's hot dogs when we first met him. I'd never heard of them, never tried them. It is a game changer, though, and Nathan's is definitely a good hot dog. And Always Loyal says they're called the pig in a blanket. Okay, well, to me, a pig in a blanket is going to be a sausage in a blanket, in a roll, in a dough. I don't know. That's an interesting question, though. Interesting questions. All right. What made you smile today? That's an easy one to answer. My granddaughter has learned how to give like big bear hugs, but she doesn't let you know if she's going to do it ahead of time, and she just like grabs you, woo, hugs you. You know, that made me smile today. Actually made me laugh a little bit too, because she caught me by surprise. And Barbara said, my daughter on Whatnot. How is that going, Miss Barbara? Is she doing well on it? Is she still buying the storage units? Oh, and Always Loyal says, seeing your face minutes ago. I'm glad I made you smile. I am definitely glad I made you smile. I tell you what, now there's a couple of ladies who really like that word game. And they even the other night, I was in another chat and they were like, hey, are you going to play the word game tonight? And I was like, well, I really wasn't going to, but I will. So we did. Kristen says, my son made me smile. You all make me smile. Oh, how sweet. Oh, Roxanne, I'm sorry, honey. I'm not paying attention. I didn't see you back there. Roxanne was in the back, but I didn't know. I glanced over there and I'm like, she's over there waving. Hey.
I'm blowing my nose.
Oh, okay. How are you doing tonight?
I'm okay.
Good.
My lawnmower got fixed, but then he was in the backyard and ran over some kind of wire. He said, where did it come from? And so he had to stop the lawnmower and unhook the wire. That's where I was at.
Oh, my goodness.
And we figured it must have come from my grapevines where he had it across there to hold them up at one time. I don't know.
Did you not piggyback?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Miss Barbara says she is doing well. but the smear campaign is still on. So her daughter's still having trouble over there on the resellers community. That's not nice. We got Miss Norma here tonight too. Hi, lady.
Howdy.
How are you doing?
I'm surviving.
Well, I had some good laughs today watching our old videos.
I bet.
Some of our first attempts at going live and stuff. And I was going to make little clips and all out of them. And then I said, I'm just going to use those ones that I made with the stick people because they have all the best clips in them already. So that'll be easier too.
Yeah.
But I made these videos and we're stick people and it's Norma and her friends. And I kind of wanted it to be kind of like an old timey cartoon type thing. Anyway, Norma's grandchildren were like, she's making fun of you. and she's like, no, she's not. She's making fun of both of us, And I was making fun of the fact that we thought we could do it and we didn't know anything.
Yeah.
That's what was hilariously funny about it.
We knew what we was doing back then.
Yeah, because you watch other people on YouTube and they make it look so easy.
Yeah.
So you think, oh, well, it's a piece of cake. It's easy. It's nothing. I forgot we had tried that Melon streaming system, or how we have StreamYard, but there's one called Melon, and I forgot we even tried that. But that was what we tried originally.
About that one.
Yeah. I had totally forgot all about that until I saw it on the screen, and I'm like, when did we do that? Obviously we did because there's video proof of it, but I had forgotten. And then we didn't know my camera didn't work, and so we're on the phone, and I can see her that she's gone live, but she can't see me, and she can't get me pulled up, but she's thinking it's something she's doing wrong, but it was the fact that my camera wasn't working. Hey, Crafton.
I remember that one.
And I'm like, can you see me now? She's like, nope. It's like, oh my gosh, And then we finally make it. We finally got on. She finally pulled me up. I must have come up on my phone because I was sitting in my recliner. And that was before I got this other computer.
Yeah.
So I must have done it on my phone because by then we figured out it was my laptop's problem. And so then I got on my phone, and then I'm like trying to watch it on the TV because I'm on the phone. And so that was kind of funny too. Like, oh, there you are. We're live. Oh my God.
They're hilarious. I tell you.
We finally, hey, we got there in the end.
Yeah.
But it was just, and there's one part Norma goes, somebody's watching us. Because we had went live and then we were like messing up so bad. We were like, she's like, I'm gonna put it on private so nobody can see what we're doing wrong or whatever. So that was good. But then the next time we went live, we were really live. And so the little numbers that pop up, how many people are watching you, popped one person up there. So she's like, somebody's watching us. Who's watching us? And it's just hilarious. And then she goes, oh, well, they left. It was priceless. We could not have tried to script that out any funnier than it was just in real life. It was just, and we had originally named the channel Life Happens Coffee Shop. And after about a month or so, and I don't know, I just thought that was not broad enough or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I kind of on my own decided, no, Real Life Happens. That's what it's going to be called. Because every time we try to do anything, real life would get in the way of us,
Yeah.
So I'm like,
It's good.
a better name is Real Life Happens because that's the truth, And so we changed the name, and then it was like we were getting subscribers, but nobody was coming to our lives hardly. And then we started doing the trivia, and I got a few people to come and watch the trivia, but then we started having scheduling problems, and so then that kind of fell off. But we didn't really have that many people actually, still come into the lives. But it's been a load of fun. I've enjoyed every minute of it. But my gosh, do not attempt, if you do not know how to use your computer and you do not know how to use YouTube and StreamYard, do not attempt to start a channel.
Learn it before you
start the channel, please.
Don't do like us and
then we're like, I'm in Georgia and she's in Ohio, right? And so everything we tried to do, it was like, okay, I can't see what you're doing. It's like we didn't know how to share the screen like we know how to do now. We didn't know how to do a private where you could share the screen and you could talk to each other about what you were doing. We didn't know how to do any of that. So we'd be on the phone and it's like, hold the phone up over there and let me see if I can see it. Oh, we had the best time so laughing, but we just were not very very well educated on how to do anything.
we ain't pros yet. We're trying to get there.
And even watching some of our old videos, it was like our videos have come so far. And I thought I was making good videos back then.
Yeah, we thought we was doing good.
Yeah. It's hilarious though when you have that stuff to go back and look at and you're like, oh my gosh, what were we thinking?
Come to our anniversary, you'll really get a big laugh later.
Yes, this party's gonna be off the chain.
How it started.
Yeah, it's going to be hilarious. My favorite thing is though when Norma tells me, now this is after we've already decided we're going to do the channel. We're already in the works of trying to get it going. And she goes, but I don't want to be on camera. I'm like, you don't want to be on camera? She's like, no, I want to do my crafts, but I don't want to be on camera. And I'm like, how's that going to work?
And I haven't done one craft.
Yeah, she hasn't done that many crafts, but she's on camera now. But it was like, so I'm like, okay, let me wrap my brain around this. How are we going to do this? How are you going to be on live and you're going to show your face? Well, see, and back then, everybody we watched pretty much showed their face. Yeah. We didn't really see people with the avatar pictures up there. So we didn't know that was even like really a thing that we could do that. And she could have been a mystery woman and never showed her face, but we didn't know that at the time. And I'm just like freaking out. Okay, how are you going to show somebody make it? And I said, well, I guess if you, somehow filmed it from above and they just would see your hands, do it that way. But then would it be big enough to show whatever craft you were working on? I mean, it threw me for a total loop. I'm like, well, I'm not that comfortable being on camera either. So what are we going to do if neither one of us want to be on camera?
We'll just talk without being on camera.
I notice on channels that you don't even see their face. They just talk.
I know.
Yeah.
See, we didn't realize that, Back then, we were like, we have to show our face. I mean, we didn't know that we could get away with not showing our faces,
Yeah. I mean,
really fun.
They just show their wall, the flowers on their wall or something.
Yeah.
I said, I just don't want to see that. I want to see something else.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny. And then we didn't know exactly what we wanted to do, like what for our content and things like that. And so we'd try to do things and then we'd go live. Something would always go wrong.
Ain't that the truth?
And I would always kick myself off. And Norma's like, you've left me up here again by myself. And I'm like, I'm in the background trying to get back up there, and she's just bad mouthing me the whole time. She's done it again. She always does this.
It's like, I told her not to leave me alone.
And I'm like, and of course, she can't hear me in the background saying, I'm trying to come back, I'm trying to get back up there, so she just thinks that I've just decided to leave, and then she's like, there you are. Don't do that to me anymore. And I'm like, I didn't do it to you on purpose. It was an accident.
But she was real good about kicking herself off.
I mean, all the time. I was kicking myself off. And she'd ask me something and I'd fall off. She'd be like, well, We'll have to find that out later because she's gone, It
I'm
was
like, I
terrible.
don't know what to talk about when she left. It was like,
Well, and neither one of us liked being on there by ourselves
Yeah.
either. That was the whole idea of us being on together so
yeah.
that we'd have somebody to talk to, even if we didn't have nobody watching us,
Oh, yeah. It's like, what do I do? Talk to myself, or what do I do?
Yeah. And then the one night we had one of Norma's neighbors on with us, and all of a sudden we don't know what happened, but my picture went berserk. And it's like all I ended up doing a video like a UFO had taken over my stream or something, because it was like, and I was like going really fast, jerking really fast, and it was hilarious. And then both of them sitting there laughing their butts off at me. Look at her now, look at her go, and I'm like, it's not funny, people. I have no control over this. I got to show that one too.
Yeah, that was really
that was really
possessed all of a sudden.
and we didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to stop it. We didn't know how to kick me off. We didn't know how to do nothing. We were just like,
It's like,
there it goes. Okay, let her go. What is going on here? But it was so funny because they didn't realize at first. It's a few seconds of me doing it before they realized, and then they were like, "What is she doing?" Like they're like, "Echo, you're flying. You're going crazy." Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. We had a lot of funny experiences, I would say.
Yeah. Haven't we though?
Yes, we have. Yeah, I love laughing and being happy too. But it's funny because we were taking it seriously. Now we were trying our best. We were not trying to be a comedy channel. We were trying to be serious, And
every time we try to be serious, though, something would happen.
Something would happen to us.
Failed.
And we would always say, "Well, we got the right name. Real life happens. It happened to us again." Yes, it did.
There it goes again. Lord.
We had plenty of times when, and then like Norma would be going to go live on her, because what we did is we had the free StreamYard plan where we each had 20 hours. And so sometimes we'd go live from my channel or my side, and sometimes we'd go live from her side. And so every time we try to go live from Norma's side, it would be like, "Norma, where are you?" And I'd be like calling her on the phone. It's like, "I thought we were going live. Well, I'm trying." Well, no, I thought we should have been live. Well, I'm trying. Okay, I'll come on when I see it, but right now I can't get up there because it's not coming on.
It's like,
Yeah, that's me.
hi, Mom.
You, Mom,
I'm
poor
a
boy.
poor boy.
No way.
I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to have a good, a good hard belly laugh, y'all have got to come to our celebration.
Yeah.
We haven't picked the exact date. I think you said sometime in the first part of May.
Yeah.
But
We're trying to get it scheduled to where both of us can be there.
yeah, and we're gonna show y'all some of our earlier moments.
Earlier moments.
Yeah.
It's like,
You don't think about it as being as much work as it's going to be when you're starting out, and you think it looks easy. Everybody else is doing it. You can do it,
easy.
And then back then, even it would take weeks to make a video. We would just struggle with trying to use the program and trying to make a video and all that. And
We had to learn Canva. Which was fun.
We got Canva. Then we didn't know how to use Canva. Then we didn't know how to share. Like, I'd do work on stuff and try to give it back to Norma, and Norma would be like, "I can't find it." It's like, well, crap. Of course, we didn't know how to share the screen. Now that we know how to share the screen, you can go to somebody else's channel, get a video that they've got, and show it. But back then, we would try to make the video and then somehow get them to get it on their channel. It was a mess. We did not have high cruising scene. We did not have an easy way to go, and we had no one to ask any questions, you know.
Get on there and play, Mama, and you'll eventually learn. It takes a little bit because I'm still learning a lot of it. Canva.
I don't know how to use it either. I'm trying.
Well, we ought to have
Yeah,
Canva, how to learn Canva class. That's what we ought to do.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we really didn't have anybody to ask about anything. And we'd see something and they'd be like, you know, talking about, well, you can do this on StreamYard, you can do that. And we were like, where? How do you do that?
Yeah.
What are they talking about? I don't see a button named that. I don't, you know, I mean, we had a heck of a time. And a lot of the stuff that we know how to do now is only from trial and error.
Yeah.
Of, you know, we're like, hey, you know, we should be able to do this. And even like last Friday night when we had all them trolls come in here, we had Big Matt trying to help me out, telling me how to go put it on subscriber modes. And I'm sorry to say, I could understand what the man was saying. Okay. He was saying it exactly how you do it in plain and simple English. But me trying to duplicate that,
Yeah.
couldn't do it. Could not do it.
Oh.
And I messed around and messed around and messed around. And I kept making it harder than it had to be. And then all of a sudden, I was like, he said you do dot da 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 da, and then I did that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I know how to do it now, you know. But it was like when he was trying to help me and tell me, I couldn't focus to do it.
Yeah.
And that's why he was like, make me a managing mod. I can come in there and I can do it, and I can do the, you know. And I was like, I don't know him that well, but I'm like, certainly for tonight, you're one of the good guys. And I let him, you know, do it. Because I didn't know what else to do. I was having a really problem. Yeah, you weren't here for the nude stuff either. Well, that happened to us twice.
No, because all we could do was block them. I mean, knock them off for like, what, 300 seconds or something?
300 seconds, which is 5 minutes.
They come right back.
But we couldn't block them. We couldn't get them out of here. That was our problem.
It was awful.
And they were coming so fast. There were so many of them now at the same time, too. But that's why I learned now it goes on subscriber mode, at least for a while until I feel safe again, because they were horrible. And then the nudity stuff, that was because they were using people's names from another chat that I go to. So I thought it was the real person. If they had used a fake name, I would have been like, I don't know that name, so definitely not. But because they use names that I recognized, I didn't do my due diligence in checking them out, you know. But I've learned all that now. Horrible way to have to learn it. And we also learned how to edit a video. So
I still haven't went back and watched mine to put it back for public. I got to do that. I keep forgetting.
Cruising Secret says everyone in the chat of my live kept telling me to make the mod, and I didn't know how to do that in the beginning. It's really confusing. I still don't know how to make somebody a mod on the computer. Well, I do. You have to go onto your channel and you have to go to community and all that. But it's super easy on the cell phone. So I just always have my cell phone, you know, and do it on there.
Now, see, I can't do it on the cell phone. I'm used to working on the computer. When I get on my cell phone, I can't do anything.
Always Loyal, I'm sorry I missed your comment about guess what. So I don't know. Come back and tell me what. Yeah, it's all really confusing. If you don't have any knowledge about how to use these programs, it is very confusing. And it's when you're using YouTube and StreamYard and then you know, like Canva for the videos and all, you'll get confused, like which one can I do it on, and do I do that on StreamYard or do I do that on Canva, you know.
I still ain't learned how to edit.
And we really did not have anybody able to help us, you know, to do it. So, and I hadn't used a computer in several years other than to print out a coupon or print out my Social Security statement, something like that, but to actually use different programs or whatever. And then when we found out my Oh, she's working on 2 songs now. Great.
Oh, good.
But when I found out that my computer that I was a little bit more used to wasn't going to work, then I had to get this Chromebook for my daughter, and I knew absolutely nothing about a Chromebook. So then I've had to learn things just because I'm using a Chromebook too.
Mm.
So it's been crazy. It's really been crazy, but it's been a lot of fun. And we said in the very beginning, if we weren't having fun, we wouldn't do it.
Nope.
You know, and if it became like a job and, you know, stressed us out or whatever, we weren't going to do it. We would just quit. So I'm proud of us for sticking it out.
I am too. We're still learning there every day.
Oh, yeah. There's always plenty of stuff to learn. And now Canva, I noticed yesterday, Canva stuck a new thing in the music where you can sync the beat of the music to your videos. So like if you wanted to do, you know, do something special at a certain time or whatever, there's an added feature now you can sync the beat too. I'm like, it's hard enough for me to be able to put the music on there, yet alone be doing anything like that.
I know. Then you have to go to Epic if you want to download their music, because that's the only thing you can really use on YouTube without getting striked.
Yep.
And
Or
then,
I use the YouTube music
yeah,
editor thing, but still, yeah, you got to get the music from somewhere. Can't rely on it being okay from Canva,
no,
because most of the time when I use something from Canva's
Canva,
music, it gets a copyright.
Yeah.
And so just to avoid even having to worry with that, I just try to get the music from the YouTube part, you know. But that's another thing.
everything from Epic I've not got stuff done.
I'll have to try to, I have to look that up because I don't even know what Epic is.
I can give you my password and stuff.
And I got another name, Roxanne, for another editing program. Somebody else was talking last night. I think it was when I was over there at Yaya's Best Life. They use Wondershare.
Wondershare. I've never heard of them.
Mhm.
I need to learn how to edit because I don't.
So I'm gonna check into Wondershare and see if it's free and how easy is it to use. I don't know. But it's been a fun experience.
Yeah.
I guess you'd have to say we enjoy it, or I enjoy it, because now I have my dog's channel and I have this channel. My daughter was like, "How many channels you gonna make?" I said, "I don't know. If I need another one, I'll have another one."
What's it called? Wonder what?
Wondershare.
Share.
Uh-huh.
Remind me, and I'll send you my Epic password and stuff. You can use mine because you have to.
Oh, okay. Cool. And then we got into the bingo thing. So now we like playing the bingo. And then we found the word game.
Game.
We like playing that. I hope you and Roxanne will play it in the daytime. Some on your channels. I know early in the morning she's in the best mood she's going to be in. And that'll be the easiest time for me to try to do it. But I don't want to have to do it every day.
Yeah. Well,
We've
some days if you want me to.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some people that are really liking playing it,
Yeah.
and they probably would come and play it anytime you put it on.
I couldn't get no words today.
Oh, I was they
brain
kept
dead or
putting those
something.
X's in there. I'm like, there aren't that many words.
The
with
word
X.
this long, and it's like, I'm
Yeah.
not that smart.
When you
Well,
type
once
in the
everybody-
word and it's not the right word.
Yeah.
Well, once everybody learns, you have to wait for that padlock to come
Padlock, yeah.
off in order to give another word. Because what you'll do is you'll put another word in, and then you're locked, and somebody else will put that word in,
and
and
get
they're unlocked, and they'll get it. And so
Yeah.
I'm like, go ahead and type my word, but I don't enter it until I hear that lock come off, and then
Yeah.
I enter it then.
it's like,
You know. But then it's hard to remember to look at the screen and make sure that nobody has already put your word in.
yeah.
Because you're like, I know that's a word. That's, and then you look up there and, oh, somebody already has it.
already taken. It's like, duh.
And that thing is so super sensitive.
Yeah.
You have got to do it in the right steps, or you will not get that thing to link your chat. The
Yeah.
only thing I can figure this morning why it messed up on me the first time is because I didn't have anything in the chat. Nobody was chatting.
Oh, okay.
So I was going to tell you guys that, even if it's just you saying, hello, welcome to the game, I'll be in chat, whatever. Make sure you put a couple of things in the chat before you open the window and get the game so that it will link your chat, because I didn't do anything different. Hey, Cheetah Carver, I didn't do anything different the second time, and it worked, except for I already had chat. I already put some stuff in the chat, and then it worked. So you have to exit out, log out when you leave the game, and then when you go into it, you have to be live, have stuff in your chat, then share your screen, then pull up the game.
Hey. Natalie.
Oh, okay, good. Cheetah Carver's puppy got real sick. Remember his cute little puppy?
Yeah. I got to mute for a minute.
Hi, official scripts. Yeah, his new little puppy got really sick. But he got him well. He took care of him.
Hi, official.
Well, let's see. That thing's not charging anyway, so I guess I'm going to put the charger on my phone, because now my phone is getting low.
Right.
But it has been a long week for me. I tell you, not feeling good makes everything take longer and makes it feel like, you're just dragging along.
Yeah.
But hopefully my lab test will all come back okay. And she only ran one test on my thyroid. And yes, I'm just barely in the normal range with taking the medicine. So I think with taking the medicine, I should be more in the normal range. And maybe she needs to up my medicine. Hi, Natalie. Hi.
She acts like it's freezing in here, but she went out today in shorts.
Oh, okay. You guys still got snow where it melted?
No, we ain't had no snow.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna back in you.
Did you ever get the nails in the mail?
No.
I bet you they got took. I bet somebody took them.
Yeah.
Or they got damaged. I'm praying they come back. The package was damaged. What about her necklace and earrings?
No.
Didn't get that either.
No.
Well,
will you please stop?
They're either lost on your end or coming back to me. So we'll see. Hopefully.
No, I haven't got none of it. I just now got ICU's stuff from her that she mailed probably 2 weeks ago.
Well, now, and I sent both of those things after ICU did, so maybe there's still hope.
Yeah.
Maybe. I know the town in Worcester has a bad post office because his mail kept not coming to him. It was going back or either not coming at all.
Well, if it ain't our original mailman, he'll take it back to the post office. They want to try, and our mailbox is at the fence where they can stick their arm up there. Buster can't. And most of the time, Buster ain't outside anyway.
Right.
And because they see that sign that says "Beware dog," they won't mess with it. Our mailman does because he likes to aggravate Buster. Buster don't bark at him, but he chases them up down the fence line. And the mailman told him, he said, "Buster, one of these days I'm going to pet you." He brings him bones and everything, trying to get him. And Buster don't bark at him. He just chases him. I'm like,
Cheetah Carver says, and I know it's Chitaka. It's not Cheetah, but that's how I say it. I should just say Carver because I'm not pronouncing it right. But he said I should watch Dr. Eric Berg.
who's
Let's
that?
see what I'm gonna Google and oops.
Who is that? Dr. Eric Berg. For what? Dogs or us?
I don't know. That's why I'm fixing to look it up.
Is it for dogs or
He probably
people?
talks about everything about your thyroid, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Well, will you know about your test results?
I have no idea because I really thought that they would call me already, but they haven't.
Well, that's good if they don't call you.
Well, I know, but it also means that they haven't figured out what it is either. I want somebody to figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the keto doctor.
Oh, okay.
See, the only thing I'm worried about doing full on keto with a lot of protein is
Yeah.
because of my kidneys.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah,
said my kidney function was okay, but it wasn't, like I don't want to mess
The
it up.
older you get, the more your kidneys will go down. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
My kidney disease went up one because of my age, not my kidneys. But they got an age range, and so I'm at stage 3 now instead of 2. But it's because of my age that I'm
Not
moving to
because of your-
3. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what my doctor told me. He said it's nothing to worry about. It's just your age that made you go to 3. So, but the last time I went in, something was wrong, and that's why I got to go back in 3 months instead of 6 months. He wants to
Yeah.
get my blood work.
Well, see what's going on with mine is that my sugar was doing really good, and then all of a sudden my sugar went wacko, and I feel horrible. I'm tired. I've been
You
having
drink a lot of
headaches.
water.
I do drink water all the time, but I was really like irritated, agitated, like the baby got on my nerves a lot quicker and stuff.
Yeah. I noticed my sugar goes up. I get real tired. Like I got to lay down.
But that's what I was telling the doctor before when I had lost my health insurance on my job, but I hadn't gotten the Medicare through with my disability. So I had no medical insurance. Well, they had a clinic from the hospital, but it was based on your income. So I was able to go there, and they helped me get my medicines, and like they would pay if you had to have x-rays or blood work or anything like that. So it was really good deal.
Hi,
Hey,
Chili.
Chili Tots. But anyway, my sugar, my A1C was 11.4.
Oh, wow.
That's the highest recorded I have. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's been higher than that, but the highest on record, 11.4. So this is only 7.2, 7.9,
I
up
wouldn't
from
worry about it.
6.0. 6.0 to 7.9, so almost 2 full points up. But what I'm getting at is that when it was 11.4, I did not feel like I feel now.
So maybe it ain't your sugar then.
So I don't think it's my sugar. What I think it is something else going on, which is also causing my sugar to be out of whack. But it's
I know
also,
if I get sick, mine goes out of whack.
yeah. And
I'm
usually when my sugar, I usually notice my sugar out of whack first before I notice the symptoms
Yeah.
of what's wrong. So I don't know what's wrong or if anything's wrong, but it's just odd that for no reason my sugar has done this, but that also, and it's not only that I'm tired, it's that I'm so irritable, and I'm just like I can snap on you just like that, like it's
like your vitamin D is down.
well, and I take a vitamin D supplement, but my vitamin D was like right there, just barely into normal,
Yeah.
on my test. They haven't told me anything yet, but I'm already taking vitamin B12, vitamin D, calcium, and iron because I was anemic. So
Yeah.
she's worried about the anemia, saying that I could be bleeding from somewhere.
Okay.
I've already had the colonoscopy, so she's thinking maybe I need an endoscopy that they put down your throat.
Throat.
Then
Yeah.
she said maybe I have like a bleeding ulcer or something. I don't know. But
Got
I shouldn't
ulcers?
feel as crappy as I feel.
Do
is
you
what
got
I'm-
ulcers?
No, not that I know of.
See,
But I have GERD really bad. So, it could be anything. I also have thyroid issues.
It's bad,
And
but you got insurance.
the left side of my neck is swollen, she said. And the reason I had to have the or the CAT scan of my chest is when I had my pneumonia, all my lymph nodes were swollen. And that could have been from the pneumonia, or it could have been the starting of some kind of cancer. So
I mean,
I don't know why she didn't follow up on that before, but then when I started telling her how bad I was feeling, she was like, "Oh, well, you might have cancer. We might need to check this. We might need to check that." I'm like, "Don't scare me that, all these bad things."
tell me I got, yeah.
I mean, I've been on the same antidepressant for 20 years. Maybe I need a new antidepressant,
Present. Yeah, it could be.
or maybe I need to up my thyroid medicine.
Yeah.
Because when your thyroid is out of whack,
I'll throw
it
everything out
messes with
too.
your emotions
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, it throws a lot of stuff off your thyroid does.
So I don't know.
When do you go back to the doctor?
I don't go back to the doctor until sometime in May. I don't have my neck ultrasound until May the 12th. But the only thing she changed so far is she added another oral medication for my diabetes, trying to get my sugar back down. But I still say you got to find out the reason why, because I haven't changed. The only, if anything, I hadn't been going swimming as much because of the weather, being cold weather.
Yeah.
But that still shouldn't have done it
No,
that bad,
you wouldn't think it would.
All
Either.
all I know is I'm normally a happy-go-lucky kind of person, and lately I can cry just like that. And even like tonight, my daughter's best friend at work
Older.
she got named as Teacher of the Year for their school.
Oh, did she?
So they all wanted to take her out. But the plan was I was taking the baby to my daughter at 3:30, and then I was going to the Y. So I already had my bathing suit on, had my dress over it, had my bag in the car, fixing to get the baby, put her in the car, and my daughter calls and she's like, "Have you left yet?" "Oh, hey, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
I'm sorry I'm sorry, my live kind of interfered with your bingo time. I'm sorry."
Oh, I forgot about that.
But anyhow, so my daughter calls and she's like, "Have you left already?" And I said, "No, I'm fixing to walk out the door right now." And she said, "Well, don't." And I'm like, "Okay, why?" And so she started to tell, and normally I would have been like, "Tell her I said congratulations. That is so wonderful. I'm so happy. Y'all go out and have a good time and just come get the baby later." But I was like, this makes me mad. You're changing the schedule. You're not, and my daughter's like, "Okay, I'm coming to get her." And I'm like, "No, you know how I've been feeling. This is not real. This is not how I really feel. I'm fine. I'll, go have a good time." I said, but it's like, I'm on the edge of my nerves, and it's just like, little thing will set me off. And she was like, "But I do know how you've been feeling, and I know you're tired, and I know it's Friday, and I should come get her." And I'm like, "Go have a good time and then come get her. It's fine." Then when she got here, she was like, thought I was going to be mad at her. I'm like, "I'm not mad at you. I would like to have a schedule. I would like you to keep a schedule. And if you need to have me watch her longer than that, let me know ahead of time."
Yeah.
But this was the spur of the moment. The lady just found out. They all wanted to celebrate, which I understand. And normally I would have reacted totally different, than I reacted. And then it's like last night, me and Roxanne are on the Canva thing, and she's, trying to figure it out. And like, I'm like, will you just be patient? Will you do? I'm like jumping all over her. And I'm like, that's not me. I mean, I was patient with you.
What's wrong with you?
You know, and poor Roxanne is like, well, I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm like, I don't either. You know, but I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, but I can just tell I don't feel like myself.
Yeah.
You know, I can tell. Huh?
Mercury. Is it Mercury that's in retro?
Yeah.
Something in the stars, the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that messes with everybody's computer and any appliance. You know, they say if you're around it, it messes with your brain too, all
Right,
these
yeah.
appliances and stuff. So
It's
it's
got,
got everybody,
that's got to be it. You know, got to be it.
got everybody messed up.
But it's like I was trying to explain to the doctor, you know how you feel. You know how you feel normally. You know, like we all have what we consider our normal. And I'm like, I do not feel like myself. And she was like, is there a medical term for that? You don't feel like yourself. You know, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but something is not right. I know something is not right. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to figure out what it is, but something is off. Something is. And then she said, well, are you having trouble at home? Yeah, I fight with myself all the time. It's like, it's me and my dog, you know. No, I'm not having trouble at home, you know. And then she was like, well, I know you watch your granddaughter. Is that too much for you? Do you not know how to tell your daughter it's too much for you? Do you know? And I'm like, look, I love that little girl. And I would do it on my deathbed. I would say, bring her to me. I will watch her, you know. I said, so it's not that. I don't know what it is, but it's not that, you know. And so then it was like, of course, I start crying when I'm talking to the doctor because I'm like, I'm just so frustrated because I don't know what's wrong. You
Are
know?
you depressed?
Yeah, well, she asked me that, and I said, well, I'm not depressed. I take an antidepressant. How can I be depressed? You know?
Still be depressed on
But that's why I'm saying I think my antidepressant might not be as functional,
You might need
or that some of my medication is interfering with something else. But then again, I haven't really started anything new, you know, prior to this happening. So I don't know. But I think I don't know if that agitation would be considered from depression or not.
You want a child? I'll ship her to you.
I could strangle him for you. And this is horrible.
Eli's getting ready to.
My daughter knows somebody who is in an abusive relationship. She has had several injuries that he has caused, and she has left him several times, but she always ends up going back to him. So she lost her voice, was having trouble with her throat, and then her back was hurting her. And my daughter said, I'm sorry, but I just can have I can't feel sorry for her because she keeps going back to him. And so when she said she was having trouble with her voice and her throat, and I was like, he tried to strangle her. That's probably what my daughter's like, calm down. He didn't strangle her. I'm like, but you don't know that because you weren't there, you know.
You know what? You can't really say you wouldn't go back.
Oh, I went back to my abuser several
I
times.
did. My first husband, I went back to him, I don't know how many times.
And I tried to.
Made me leave him is when he come after my kids.
Yeah.
I said, they ain't no way I'm letting him. I took the beatings.
Yeah.
But I would not let him. I said, there's no way you're going to touch my child.
Right.
So I packed the kids up and I left, and I never did go back. My mom said she knew when I came home that time it was for good.
Yeah.
She couldn't understand why I kept going back. And I said, I did love him. I mean,
yeah.
My first.
Oh, and they work on your brain and make you feel like you deserved it, or it was something you did wrong, or whatever like that.
I got I'd fight back, so I could take care of myself.
But I told my daughter, I said she's not going to learn how serious it is until gets hospitalized from an injury, or until he attempts to kill her or something like that. Then maybe, and my daughter said she'll probably wind up be dead before that happens, you know.
Because when it came to my kids, that was my life. I was like, no, you ain't touching my kids.
Yeah. Well, thank God I didn't have any children.
That's why I got back problems now, because he always beat me in my back. I got a scar on my eye from where he hit between the eyes. You know, I've got plenty of scars from him.
Yeah,
And I mean, I had to forgive him, or I know I'm not going to heaven. And I want to go to heaven. I don't want to go to hell. He
right.
might go there, but I don't want to meet him down there. And
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be face to face, dude. But when he came out to my kids, I even had a gun one time. I was going to shoot him. That's how bad it was getting. And I thought, I'm not doing that, because then I would lose my kids.
Right. But you know you've had enough.
Yeah.
You're contemplating killing them the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
time it happens, you know.
Then when he come after my oldest son, because he told on him about seeing another woman, he come after him, and I said, that's it. I got in between them. I said, you ever lay a hand on my son, and I'll kill you. I told him right to his face, and I probably would have. And because after I left him, he said, if I die, she killed me.
Oh, God.
I'm telling everybody, he said, she done threatened me. She said, if I ever die, he said, seriously, if I die or I'm killed, go after her, because that's who'll be the one. And I told him, I said, you'll never lay a hand on my kids. And I wouldn't allow him to. I was like, nope.
Carver says, he says, LOL, I think I'm going through mental pause. I've been a wreck this week. It's possible, Carver. Anything is possible, I tell you. Anything is possible.
I done been through that. Don't care. Don't want to do it again.
No, me neither. But I can understand why it happens to people and why people stay and you know, things like that. And people can change. I'm not saying
Yeah.
they can't.
No.
They
But-
can change. Mine did.
Yeah. You know, sometimes, you know, there's other reasons for it. And mine did do drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, mine drinks a lot. My first husband did. I got one now, though. He's good to me. He takes
Always says red alert, girl. What does red alert mean?
red alert. No, I couldn't ask for a better husband than I got right now.
Oh no, Dennis is one of a kind.
Yeah.
Not Dennis, Mr. Norma. First time I called him Mr. Norma, he turned to her and he said, "What did she just call me?"
Jordan is releasing his new song.
Oh, okay. At 9:30.
It's out at 9:30.
Yeah, but I guess Mr. Norma didn't know that that's how people on YouTube, they always call whoever the spouse is, you know.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea.
Oh, it's Roxanne and Norma and Echo.
Who's Echo?
Well, I don't know. Who is Echo? Natalie goes, who's Echo? Who's Echo? I have no idea.
We know the abuse too well at my house.
What'd you say, Roxanne?
I know that abuse too well at my house. It happened half of our marriage.
Yeah.
And he went to abuse classes, and after that, he was good as gold until the last year when the dementia got bad.
Yeah.
When he don't eat, give him Jello water, or what was it? Try eggs with a lot of salt on it.
Yeah, he had to feed it like with a syringe, feed it water and eggs because
Mine got
was really
sick. They
sick.
wouldn't eat.
real
I
sick.
shot Jello water down them because it's got what do you call it?
Why?
Um,
What's
besides
right?
the gelatin, it's got something in it that'll, like, when you dehydrate, it keeps them from dehydrating. Jello water.
Oh, the Jello probably like it's like collagen in
Yeah.
in the Jello gelatin.
That's what my vet told me when they wouldn't eat. And
Yeah, you
we
can
have
also
one
give
that
it
had
on Pedialyte too.
Carbo and brought it back, and we fed it Jello water, and then The vet had us bring in eggs, scrambled eggs with a lot of salt on it to get them to eat because something about the salt, I don't know what it was, but it works. What are you all gonna get? You can't do that. Turn the music down. Natalie, turn the music down.
I got it.
Eli, turn it down.
Oh, that's sad, Miss Barbara. What did they do for a cat that has diabetes? Do you have to give her shots or just a special diet?
Our vet had one at the vet's office that had diabetes. She said you had to give it shots like you would a person. She said animals get the same thing we do.
Yeah, my dog had one of our dogs had diabetes, and he got a shot twice a day.
Yeah.
Carver, I haven't eaten dinner yet. Don't gross me out.
Yeah.
Although I'm not having Jello, but still, don't gross me out.
You don't make the jello, you put it in water and make it like a liquid and then syringe it down them.
Like Jello water.
Yeah, jello
Yeah.
water. Just put a little bit in it. Didn't know that. I don't want to know that.
I know. I was like, I'm glad he just stopped the sentence there and didn't put the rest
Eli,
of
will you get me some ice water, please? Stanley. Oh, get Peppa's.
it. Like, I have a headache right now. It's like right here.
Can I watch TV?
We need some water.
You guys haven't done this all day.
I got my water and I've been drinking.
Almost
That's all I drank all day is water.
You too.
That's all I drink is water 90% of the
Switch my
time.
cup out.
Give me.
Eli,
No.
I'll be right back.
Wet diet, tests and shots like humans, just tiny doses. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's got to be hard on a cat.
My dog that had diabetes, he could talk, and I would talk to him, and he'd answer me back sometimes. It's kind of funny. But I'd say, I said, these shots are helping you stay alive. He said, yes.
Aw.
He knew. He was so smart. He opened the cage one time when we had him at the vet's being checked out for his diabetes. And he opened his cage out, and he came out and he's calling Aggie. The doctor's name was Maggie.
Oh.
And she turned around and she said, how'd you get out? He said he opened the door.
Uh-huh.
And then he peed in the floor and she got mad at him and she put a lock on it. And she kept hollering, sorry, Ari. She said, I don't care if you're sorry. You peed on my floor. But he knew those shots helped. He knew the shots helped him.
Thank you, Chelsea. You have a good night too.
Good night, Chelsea.
Why do you do that when you
Well,
do that?
Barbara,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
glad the cat doesn't mind it.
I can't
That's
read
good.
these stupid glasses.
Yeah, I had an early lunch.
You ain't coming back on.
I like me taking my shots and stuff. You get used to it after a while. Doesn't bother you.
My neighbor down the street, my husband's friend for all his life, just about. He's a diabetic, but he won't give himself shots. He said, I can't do it. His wife has to do it. And I need to call him because she was having surgery today with the robot to take out cancer.
Oh, yeah. You got to find out how that went.
Yeah, I haven't talked to her, but she's got company, and I just, but I may call her after I get off the live and see how she's doing. Because they're really good friends to my husband. But my husband didn't consider really anybody a best friend, and Charles did.
Hmm.
Anyway, it's someone said Ark's having singing tonight, or do anybody know if it's tonight or Sunday?
I'll look, but always was saying it was tonight.
I looked and I couldn't find anything, and unless I don't know how to look for it.
I wonder if he has done his thing for it. Set it up ahead of time.
I don't know. JW is doing another Bible study thing tonight, but Harold hadn't done much all week.
Yeah, I haven't seen Harold on.
He did his
I think one time.
Bible study last night, but I didn't go. I'm not going.
No, I didn't. I haven't been to one for a while.
Right.
There he is. Oh, there's it's Ark Wildman, one word, then survival, the second word. I was running it all together. And it was pulling up Mark Wildman Survivor instead of Ark. It was Mark.
Mhm.
And it was somebody else. He does not have it scheduled yet.
Because I know I've been singing, but I don't know if it's Sunday night or Saturday night I was singing with it.
Oh, but on his community tab, it says live karaoke Friday night at 8 p.m. Come and have some fun and sing with the Wild Man.
Well, it's after
he's
8
on-
p.m.
I must just die.
Is it 8 p.m.? He's in a different time zone, though, I think. What time zone is he in?
Central, probably. Which would make it about 9 o'clock our time.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, because he's not live right now. So
He's in Arkansas. That'll make it even.
He'd be on Central Time. I'm pretty sure. Arkansas.
I think he's Arkansas. Yeah, that'd be in another hour.
Might
That'd
be
be
2 hours. But these, wait a minute.
always sent me a picture of their dinner. Spaghetti with some, I guess that's garlic bread.
I told you not to turn that
And a
back on.
salad. That looks good always.
Turn it off.
I think
Hey,
I'll
Mr.
fix it.
Sky, how you doing? Anyway, I knew I hadn't gotten a notification yet from him.
Right. But our next live, I think, should be learning Canva together.
Do what now?
You see
Learning
Miss-
Canva together.
Oh yeah. We need to do that. We need to have a Canva class.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to learn about Canva?
Learn Canva, yeah.
And everybody open their Canva and you go to the right, go to the left, up, down.
I'm like, you see it, don't you?
See, it's over there. See it?
And it was funny because I still have Norma on there. And then I sent the invite to Roxanne and it said it went, but she didn't get it. So it said I didn't have any seats left available. So I had to go in there and cancel her to be able to send her another invite. That
Wow.
was weird. I was like, yeah, don't be raising my price now. I don't have too many people on my thing.
Right.
Don't be raising my price now. Uh-oh. Who's echoing?
I turned my phone on.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I just knew I heard myself in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was waiting on Michael. I hope he'll tell me he's done with the grass, but he may be done and it's left already.
Is he going to leave the lawnmower at your house or is he take it with him?
No, he puts it in my shop.
Oh,
My
okay.
lawnmower.
Did you get it fixed?
Yeah, I think that's him now. Hold on.
Okay.
Coming on.
Y'all know on our little video, she said, still wait for my lawnmower to get fixed. Looking at our yard, you think ours ain't fixed. We mowed it all once already, and now it's back up again. We had a bad rain come today. I was went to get the kids on the way back. I mean, it rained so hard you couldn't see
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Y'all can go.
Mr. Sky, we're talking about Canva, the um, program we use to make videos with.
Yeah. It's real fun trying to learn it.
Yeah, I mean, I keep looking, trying to find something easier, but Canva offers a lot of extra stuff that some of these the other ones are just like to edit the video you make. Canva, you can create a video, with what Canva has. So,
Okay.
okay, always.
Sandy. Oh, she couldn't hear me anyway. So does Harold still have karaoke on Friday night, or is it Friday night or Saturday night?
Um, I think, as far as I know, he does. Why is this not working?
I could never stay up long enough to find out.
Oh, yeah, I had a hard time making it that late too. But see, and that's another thing. He might can.
Well, there she went. Kicked herself off. I don't know about her. Come back, Echo. Come back. At 11:30, always Saturday nights. Okay. I still can't stay up long enough to watch it. I'm just not a night person. I have to get my sleep. I'm so used to getting up at 5:30 every morning. I just automatically can't do it. I don't understand it neither, Mr. Sky. I'm still learning it. And they keep adding new stuff for you to learn. So it's a learning process.
Who's on?
What are you watching?
Try not to laugh.
I took a gas water and made it this wood and have been taking showers in my yard. Most of lots here. I have no water. Wow.
I don't know.
Winter
I don't know
time.
what happened. I got kicked off.
I said, there she goes again.
Yeah. Well, it let me get on there.
You at least have to do it once a night. You know that, don't you?
Ugh. Well, that's good that the water heater works. You can take showers at least.
But what do you do in the winter? You freeze your butt off the outside, take a shower.
Well, where he lives, there's like shower bathrooms and stuff, like building like for that little community to use.
Oh,
And he could go up there and take a shower and whatever. But of course that, he has to go walk up to that where that building is or whatever. Okay, I guess Always is trying to say that Harold's is going to be at 11:30 on Saturday night. Hi, Sue. This is my channel is on different days, and I don't know whose channel you came in on under. You came in under Roxanne.
fans.
She's on a lot. at
Yeah.
different times. But yes, it's live chat.
Yep.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
You know, Sue Oxen.
You know, Sue
No,
Whitlow,
I
Is she coming
don't.
on yours?
she
She
must
came
have
in
came
on
in.
mine, but I don't know who she is, which is fine. It's a good.
She know mine.
She's on my channel, but I don't know her. If I do, I don't remember the name.
Oh,
You know,
But
I,
welcome. You
well,
can come to all three of our channels. I'll drop the links.
yeah.
And
We're all three on streaming.
we're streaming together. So, um, what?
we had somebody drop by my house today asking for my daughter,
Uh-huh.
and they said they would want to talk about. She got on the list for talking about what seniors can save, and I said my daughter's not a senior. Well, I thank my mother-in-law for that. You know, back before they had the Dollar Trees, you get these catalogs, and there'd be dollar stuff in it here and there and everywhere.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It would only allow you sometimes to order so much. And so she started ordering stuff under my daughter's name.
Oh.
And my daughter was born in 1982.
Oh, okay.
And so she put her down as 82 years old.
Oh goodness.
He said, well, I can help you. You look like you're old enough. I said, sir, I'm not ready to know what you're doing. You know, something free for Georgia that Georgia could get. And I didn't want to sit there and listen to his spiel because I didn't invite him to my house.
Yeah. Don't blame you.
Okay.
It might have been free, but
Hey.
I'm going to listen.
I dropped Miss Norma here in the middle. She is the Real Life Happens channel I dropped. And I'm on the top left.
Right.
And that's mine, Living My Best Life at 60. And then you're in Miss Roxanne's channel right now. So hope that helps you.
Yeah, we forgot about the bingo. I got to get used to her having it. I forgot all about it.
Hey, Miss Shirley. Yeah. Well, I was in Friday night's bingo last night instead of being in Thursday night. And I was like, I thought they said it was Thursday night, not Friday night. But then I guess they had one on Friday night as well. So,
You know, it's hard to be in everybody's channel at the same time.
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard to not, if you don't want to go live when somebody else is live, you may never get to go live, you know, because there's so many different things going on at different times. And, you know, some people can go live anytime they want. I'm just limited because of the baby,
Yeah.
you know.
Right.
I get limited. I can go during the day where Echo can't because of the baby. And then nighttime, I have to deal with these two.
Right. And then I don't have the baby, so I can go at night.
So it's.
Oh, Shirley won, but she gave her prize away. Oh,
Well,
I won like 5 games last night, and then I didn't win. Purple Winks won. I was like, that doggone Purple Winks, come in there. And she wasn't even there the whole time. She came in like second half of the thing, and she won it. Yeah. I was like, that's not fair. I was there the whole time, and I won like 5 games.
Like, wait a minute.
And then I don't know what happened with KK. She was supposed to go on Purple Phoenix, and do a game about like celebrities or something, like a celebrity trivia type thing. And then, so when she was in the bingo over there, I said, oh, well, what time are you doing that on Purples? She said, I don't know, I'll text her. And then I didn't hear nothing else about it. And then later on, she goes live, KK goes live on her own channel, but she was only on there for like 3 minutes and she went off.
I saw that.
So I was like, okay, I don't know where to go to see that, but I just ended up going to bed anyway. So
I was real tired last night. Went to bed early. I was like, there's some nights.
okay, always no problem, honey. You go support your other friends. It's fine, really.
It's okay.
And I'll watch Jordan's video, and we'll try to come. If I end this pretty soon, we'll try to come over to Arcs.
Yeah, Art. Yeah, I still haven't seen anything on his yet. So
Well, I always said it just started. I don't know. I still don't think I got a notification.
no, I didn't either. But it started 3 minutes ago.
Who
Okay.
Arch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his computer messed up. His sound went out on it or something. And so he had made a post saying, he wouldn't be on that much because he was going to only be able to use his phone. And everybody left comments saying, okay, we'll be here when you get back and stuff like that. And I was like, do you have a Cash App? Maybe you could get donations to get it fixed or get another one. And then somebody did end up giving him a new computer.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So that worked out good.
Yeah.
But I was like, why are these people not offering to help him?
Yeah. That's me. I got to take my laptop and find out. It had sound, and all of a sudden it's saying it got no sound on it at all. I mean, no, the I guess the app or whatever you need for sound
Oh.
just disappeared. I don't know where it went.
Huh.
Right.
So I got to take it down to this guy down here and see if he can figure it out. It's like, it ain't one thing, it's something else.
Well, that's why I'm glad the webcam fixed the problem with my picture.
I got to buy a new webcam because the camera on here, remember the camera ain't worth crap on my laptop.
Oh, yeah.
It's like yours, it has the lines go through it and everything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it was definitely my camera. My camera on my laptop. That was the problem. But now I'm realizing that the difference between the Chrome and the Windows, as far as running programs and things like that. And that's why that bingo doesn't work good on mine.
Yeah.
I either don't have enough room for it all, or it's not strong enough or something, because it worked fine on everybody else's that has Windows,
Yeah.
So
if I don't screw it up, Cindy will be fine.
yeah. Well, I hate to do that, but I don't know any other way to do it, and it makes me frustrated when it don't work right.
Oh, that's okay. I don't care. As long as I don't mess it up. And everybody start yelling at me and then I'll cry.
Well, we'll try not to yell at you. But if I do, I'm going to blame it on the fact that something is not right with me.
It's like, Echo yelled at me. Oh.
Well, my poor daughter, she don't know what to think. She's like, Mama is gone crazy. And it's like, I guess at first I didn't realize I was doing that, And then it was like all of a sudden it's like I woke up in the middle of me ranting about something, and I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? But then when I was telling the doctor, I'm like, I can't put my finger on it, but I know something's wrong. Something somewhere, is wrong. Shirley said, I think if you win lots of bingo, you should get the prize. Well, I don't care about that so much, but it just kind of, I was kind of thinking, well, I got a really good chance because there wasn't that many people playing. And I think we ended up playing like 12 games, and I won 5 out of 12 or something like that. And she came in, I think she'd only won 2 games. And then the name that they pulled was hers. And I was like, shucks.
Wow. Oh, so what they do? Put them in something.
If you won a bingo, they put your name in the jar, and then they had Joe's husband come and draw out the name. but they only gave away one. When Joe first told me about it, she said they were going to give a giveaway a prize for game 5 and for game 10. And I was thinking, well, I wouldn't do what game I was giving it for, because then people may only want to come to play for game 5 or for game 10.
That's why I write it down before
That's
we
why we just
start.
pick a random number, and then that way nobody knows what game it's going to be.
Yeah.
So you pretty well have to play all 20 games if you want to, be the winner.
Yeah.
Or like I said, we'll do 2 games, or whatever. It doesn't matter, we'll pick 2 games to have 2 winners or something. But
By how many games you win. If you like the person who won, say, all 10 games, won the most games, that's the person who won for the night.
right, but like the way they did it last night, they had 12 games. If one person had won 10 and this other person came in and didn't play the whole night, but played 2 games, and then she's the one that won, but it's all by the luck of the draw. So really you can't complain, and you're supposed to be playing for the fun of playing, not for getting the prize, but still, I just was like, and seeing that happened to me on KK's, I had the most comments on the videos when she first started doing that, but it ended up being me and the second place person, and we had to do a race for it, and the other person won in the race. And I'm like, how did that make sense? If I was the first person, then I should have been the winner.
Yeah.
I had to have a race.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't care. I'm just saying, I want people to come to our bingo knowing that we're giving away a prize.
Yeah.
And it's at random. So everybody has as much chance as anybody else does.
Yeah.
And if 2 people bingo on the same game, and that happens to be the game that wins, then we'll give away 2 prizes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd give them both a prize,
Yeah, Shirley never keeps the prize anyway.
Well, I know, but
It's just
still,
like the ideal of winning that prize.
that's right. You have the competitive streak in there that you're trying to win something.
Yeah.
But see, originally KK was saying she wasn't going to do bingo anymore. So that's why Stephanie and Joe started doing their bingo. And then now KK's still going to do it. So now we basically have at least 5 nights
That's a week.
or 5 times of bingo, if not more.
Or, yeah.
And
Plus
then you still got
people that
the
play bingo.
Cajun Root guy. He does his, I think, on Mondays. And the guy that you can win the silver from, I forget what day he does his. But there's a lot of bingos out there now,
Oh, I've done that, Shirley. Cut my toenail too short. And it hurts. Oh, yes. That's painful. I don't like that. What are you doing, Natalie?
Pulling on my hair.
Quit. Sit down, watch TV. You're on. Make you go to bed.
She'll make you go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, are you watching art? You got anybody up there singing with them, Roxanne?
I'm not watching him.
Oh,
Oh.
I haven't turned him on yet. I didn't know if I wanted to go or stay here.
well, I was going to say, if he's got people over there singing, we might just shut this one down and go over there.
Well, I've got him pulled. I had him pulled up, but I didn't go over there. Let me look real quick.
Okay, yeah. See what he's doing.
It's him. It's him by himself. I've got him muted.
Ain't
There's
nobody-
10 people over there watching. Always is in both rooms.
Yeah. Always is so funny.
Yeah. How does she do both windows?
Yes, Shirley, we're going to do our Sunday bingo at 4:00. We at least have to do it till we give away these prizes now that I done bought these prizes. So, she'd be on her phone in one, on her tablet on another, on her laptop in another. I was
Yeah.
doing that the other night. I had something on my computer, something on my tablet, and something on my phone. And my daughter said, "Are you listening to all of them?" And I'm like, "Yep."
But how do you hear them? I mean, without.
Well, because I was looking for certain things that was going to come on, so I didn't have to listen to them all three all at the same time. I just was watching enough that when the topic I wanted to hear about came on, I would put the sound up on that particular
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Shirley had one on tonight, that group we went to, and I didn't go to it. I was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Shirley. Yeah, I think that was her name, Miss Shirley.
Yeah, I
There you
don't
go.
know. I know somebody was on her panel. She was starting a new show tonight
Yeah,
called.
I saw that one, but then there was another one after one of the other ladies in that group.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know about that. But I really like that Coach Mary, and she came on the word game. She likes the word game too.
Oh,
That
Yeah,
was
I like
she's
Coach
like
Mary.
from Jamaica. I love to listen to her talk, but she's really positive and motivational, and I liked her real well.
Yeah.
But yeah, she came on the word game. There's a handful of people that really they look for that word game to come play it. So
yeah.
if y'all start doing it in the daytime, y'all will get some hours off of it because they will come and play it. And you can do set it for automatic where it'll count down and keep restarting the game.
Yeah.
But that only lasts for a certain period of time.
Fine.
That's what I did when I went to the doctor.
Oh, okay. That's why it quit because
Yeah. And it was like, what do we do now? Which, Norma, you need to type something in the chat, and you too, Roxanne. I'm gonna make you all those. What? No, I don't do it from here. Maybe I have to go in.
now she's in on everybody's.
Maybe let me see. Let's see how we do it. Let's share the screen. The admin thing or whatever, and then that way, if that ever happens again, y'all be able to get in there and turn it off.
See, when I tried to share it with mine, they could. When I type in on mine,
Admin. Oh yeah,
it
that's
wouldn't
when you
come
you're
up.
in someone else's computer to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's that work?
Well, I'm thinking you'd be able to pull up my YouTube channel, and then you'd be able to. Well, see, I still don't know because you'd have to be able to get in my StreamYards.
Yeah.
You know, we had to get into the word
Well, no,
game.
because I was sharing it. So if you could get into my channel, you could stop it.
I don't know, but
I don't know, but I need to have somebody because I have nobody as that. That
Good night, too, hon.
I
Take care.
don't know. I just know there's mods. I didn't know there were admins. There
yeah,
might be.
admins have like I'm an admin on Norma's. I can do everything except for make a community post, which is stupid to me, but
Yeah.
that's how it is.
Yeah.
That's managing mods, isn't it? Or there's something
But I
different.
can go and look at. I can go in there and look at all her stuff, and
Yeah, she's part of my channel, so she can do everything but put on the community tab.
Yeah, that's
right.
because
But
you're
it's
part of
that
the channel.
stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think community tab is that vital. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they
I
have
know.
to keep it from you because I might do something wrong or something. I don't know. It's just weird. I'm like, it's a community post. It's not even nothing.
But if you have a channel together, y'all
I'm
can
still
do things.
Kristen. She goes, what? Laugh out loud. I'm still here. Drinking that one. Well, I forgot what she was drinking. I forgot. I ain't
The
drinking nothing.
Smirnoff Ice. Well,
Yes.
Kristen, did I do you the other mod or not? Let me see. No, you are the managing mod now. Okay. I got you and Savannah to be managing mods, and then I'll have Norma and Roxanne be my admins, so that way, if I ever need
Well,
y'all
you want
to do
to wait
anything,
till I put it in
huh?
the, now it will come up under real life happen. What did they do that for?
Okay,
I'm
Cheetah. Good night.
Yes,
Cheetah
it's
Carver, Chuck Carver, whatever his name is.
Now, I don't know how to do an admin. I didn't know there was a place to do an admin.
Yeah, I think there is. I think you come in here and you go to, I think it's under settings. We're going to see.
What are you doing? That's Eli's. Natalie, that's Eli's. Nat, hold on, I'll be back.
Okay, there's Savannah. Yes, and Savannah got her package already, Norma, from the bingo. And she said, the one that you, I guess you won the bingo, but you said give it to Savannah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said, Echo, I got my package bracelet pretty. Great. Good.
Oh,
and I
good.
think the other two people should get theirs tomorrow,
Yeah,
Saturday.
that's good.
Which they were all right at $5 to ship them. A couple of them were like $4.95, and one was like $5.05, something like that. But so right around $5. So that money that Amy donated, the $20, that will be enough to mail one more package out, probably.
Yeah. Natalie.
Oh,
Come
I think
on.
it's under permission. And Savannah, I did make Kristen another managing mod and told her you and her are my two managing mods.
It's under oh crap.
Permissions.
Since I've done it. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I said it's been so long since I've done it, I can't remember.
Poor Savannah tried so hard to be able to get in there and fix that bingo or word game for me, but she couldn't do it.
No, you can't get in.
Which it was dumb on my part. Yeah, it was dumb it was dumb for me to think I could just leave it running.
Yeah.
But I was hoping that would work.
It did say you could do automatic, and it would be like 30 or 40 seconds. I think you said 40 seconds in between the game, which is that's fine, you know.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden it stopped on us, and I didn't know, I couldn't fix it.
Well, come on, my page is not working. Come on, Chromebook. Don't do this. Don't be mean.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Oh, I have to put it in by your email address. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, so I probably shouldn't be doing it on this sharing the screen.
I wouldn't do it on the.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Since we're live anyway, I wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
my
go.
My email's already up there.
Yeah.
I know, but let me stop sharing the screen, and then I'll go back in there and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Harold is up there singing.
See if he's out there.
Yes.
Come on, you two.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Well, sorry.
I'm going for an art.
He's right there. Instead
Maybe, I don't know.
Right there.
I didn't know.
April Bud. Go to bed. Grouchy bunch. Keep it up and I'm going to punch your lights out.
I was going to say, you're going to have a house full of hormones.
Yeah. Dear God help me. I'll tell you, it's like I'm gonna crack my knuckles and be ready.
But I think I'm gonna stick to my 10:30 lives in the morning. Cause you usually go yours 7:30 to about 10:30.
But I'm only doing mine on Mondays and Fridays.
Right.
The game yard.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the game on Monday and Friday. And then I'm just gonna do like a 1 hour live on Tuesday night and Thursday night.
Okay, so I could do it Tuesdays and Thursdays mornings. Like kids is at school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause see, I had to pick them up at 2:30, so do it maybe 10 to 12, a couple hours.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll help with your with the chat involvement, which will help get your channel out there better, and also it'll give you more hours.
Yeah. Or I could do it early in the morning because I get back.
Well, that's what I would do is I would go ahead and turn it on when you got back from taking them. And then, I mean, like I said, you can put it on automatic and then you can be doing other things. And then if people want to play, they'll come in and play,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you have to sit there and watch it, the entire time.
By my luck, I'd be sitting there playing it.
Well, that's what when I could, I would sit and play too. But then if I had to get up and tend to her or something, I would, I could do it.
It's like when you got it on there, I'll play a little bit, then go do something real fast, then come back, play some more, and then go back and do something else, and then come back.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Because I can only work so long, I have to sit back down because my leg goes numb.
Right. That's how I am too.
Yeah.
And
it's like,
but you've got people with all different time scheduling,
Yeah. So I'll put it on my community page. Play word game 8. Let's see what time I get back from Dayton. I'll do it from 8 to 10 because I get back about 7:45 with them. I can start at 8 o'clock in the morning and play 10, 11 o'clock. However long they want to play. Because I got all day until I had to go back and pick them up.
Yeah.
Unless I got a doctor's appointment or something. I ain't got none until, I got some next month.
Well, and if you end up setting it a set time that you're going to do it on a set day, and this goes for you too, Roxanne, I can put it on my Nightbot, and then whenever I'm live, it'll be advertising it for you.
Okay.
Right.
Just like I advertise the bingo,
Yeah.
All right, here's our choices. A manager, do everything, manage permissions, go live, and create, edit, and delete content. An editor can view everything, go live, and create and edit content, can't manage permissions or delete content. I think that's the one I need.
Yeah. Kristen drinking the lemonade one. Big lemonade one.
Okay.
I'm listening while I drink on color.
And coloring.
She's just a busy little bee, ain't she?
Okay, there we go. Now, why will it not do it? Select access. I said editor. Oh, there we go. Ah. All right, Norma K. I got you in there. Okay, good. So it does say you can go live and access and delete or whatever. So hopefully that means you can also get in my stream to fix it if I go loopy or anything.
Now, see, I don't know if you can you get in the StreamYard or do you have to get permission through StreamYard?
I don't know, but we're gonna find out here in a
Find
minute.
out. Yeah.
Well, no, it'll not be the StreamYard. You have to go to the game and re-click it to make it start again.
Right, but say I wanted you to cut my live off.
Yeah.
It says you can go live, then you should be able to end a live too.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Because I know when we done it on real life, you would start the live and then send me a link or vice versa, a link to get in.
Yeah, but that's still different. One of us would be having the live on their StreamYard and the other one would link in. But that's a little bit different than this because this is saying, like, say you didn't even have a channel, but you could still, if you were my editor now it's called, you could go in there, sign into the account, I guess, and go into my StreamYard. I don't know. Okay, why is this not working? ITS2 at, left off the AOL.
Child who remains today believed to be Oakley Snow, not confirmed until
Okay.
they get the DNA.
Still not like it's, it's a comma, not a period.
ITSYB 2 at AOL.com.
I got you now. I had a comma instead of a period.
Oh, I've done that before.
Okay,
But
now.
I gotta figure out what times I want to go live. If I want to do it at 10:30, because sometimes I like watching these YouTubers. You know, they put out their everyday video. You know, at 10, 10:30, 11.
Well, I'll do 8 to 10, and then you do sometime after 8 to 10.
Yeah. That will work.
I can go after 10. As you said, I may have to be late watching the video, you know.
Okay.
Well, no, but like she's saying, she'll only run hers from 8 to 10, and then you come on at 10:30 or whatever time.
After
Yeah,
for a couple hours.
yeah. But I want I'm gonna do my, you know, while I'm in the kitchen. That's a good time for me to clean and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the other days, if I go later,
Oh.
I'll be doing it in, you know, I could sit down in the living room.
No, baby girl. Late.
I got my other computer monitor going. So
No. 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 You can't go out. It's too late. No. My little cat's telling me she wants outside and I won't let her outside.
I know I can hear her talking back, like, yes.
She'll argue with you. She will, like, I want to go outside. And it's like, nope, too late.
Stop barking.
Natalie, stop that. You get Buster barking and I'm going to smack you. Because he'll wake Peppo up.
Okay.
Peppo's got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You don't.
Google sent, but I don't see Google. I'm going to say resend it because I didn't see it come through.
Hi, Romy.
There we go.
Romy, is that how
Yes,
you do
that's
that?
me. And tap. Okay.
I'm not paying attention. Sorry. But hello.
Well, they want to verify and make sure that was me making those decisions.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
They're funny about it. Now it's just, it's wordgame.com. Is that what it is?
No, it's words on stream.
Oh, okay. Words on
Words on stream.
stream.
Oh, and then Norma K, I got you as a managing mod too. So there's Savannah, Kristen, and Norma K.
Okay. Did I make you one on mine? I forgot. Or did I?
I don't know.
Never.
Yeah, I got 3 or 4 managing
Wait,
mods.
type in mine and then I can make sure. Okay.
Let's see, where do you see the managing mods at?
Under settings.
That's right.
Okay, I'll do Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 to 10.
Okay. And I'll put that in the Nightbot. I should put in Nightbot.
I
Mine.
went on Nightbot, made an account, but I haven't done anything to it.
Okay. Well, I can help you with that.
Yeah. Been watching Leaves. Child. I watched some of it. Yeah, she's twisted.
Who is it?
I can't pronounce her name.
Okay, I'm done. Oh, yes.
Whatever her
That
name
girl
is.
is definitely twisted.
Yeah.
Hi, Romy H. How are you? Glad to have you.
Oh, Shirley left and I didn't say goodnight to her. I didn't see her leaving.
Oh, that's all right. There's a lady that plays on the word game, and she's from like the reseller community, but her thing is Lisa D.
Oh,
and she's the one that asked me if I was going to play the other night, so I just played it, so she could play.
yeah.
And the baby accidentally had my phone and accidentally timed her out.
Oh,
So I'm trying to apologize for her being timed out, and she had left. She didn't come back.
oh.
So I thought that she got mad because I timed her out. Well, anyway, she commented on a video today, and I said, I'm so sorry, that my grandbaby got my phone and accidentally timed you out. And she said, oh, no, I thought I took my dog out, and when I got back, you had ended. So she didn't even know I had timed her out, but here I'm apologizing.
I see her in Debs and them all the time.
Yeah.
Ellis.
And I was like, I am so sorry. She's like, I didn't even know you did it. I'm like, I didn't do it. The baby did it.
She timed out quite a few that day, didn't she?
Yeah. Well, because it's right there. All you have to do is you pull up that screen and you can hit them.
Yeah.
And she definitely does that with the phone and goes through all the, I wonder if I should make mine 7:30 to a certain time. Because I kind of like leaving it open-ended, because then if I don't want to stay on, I can just go ahead and close it,
Yeah.
Like I'm committing myself to a certain length of time.
Yeah.
And then you're going to do Tuesday and
I'll
Thursday.
do that, Savannah. Knowing she's guilty.
From 8 to 10, right?
Yeah. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Thursdays. Okay. And then Roxanne's going to do. What days are you going to do the word game, Roxanne?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, you can let me know if you want me to put it on the Nightbot.
Right, I will. I'm just not sure what. And I have more time than probably any of y'all, but I'm just not sure.
Well, and I was telling Roxanne, Norma, that you and her could collaborate in the daytime and piggyback each other. And she likes to do crafts too.
Yeah.
And so y'all could do some crafting or something. And that would, she's almost at her hours to get monetized, but that would help you get hours,
Yeah.
too.
Well, I have to wait till I get my laptop fixed for and do crafts.
Yeah, and I did tell her too that the kids will
tried on
be
my
out for the
phone.
summer.
Yeah.
You won't have as much free time in the daytime when the kids get out for summer. But
Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Let's see. Could I do it on my phone? I don't know if I could or not. I could try it and see. Try it and do a trial thing and see.
okay, Savannah, thanks. We're fixing to close this one down anyway because we're going to go over and sing. I'm not going to sing. I'm going to listen. Let's drop Art's link in case anybody would like to come join us. We will be at Art Wild Man Survival. He's doing karaoke. See if I can find his link. Yep. There you go.
I know she cries. She argues with you. She's white with
How Iris's cat is too.
there she
You can
is.
hear that thing
That's
crying.
That's my bobtail cat there. I don't know where Pearl. Her name's Pearl. I don't know where she went. She's probably mad. Went and hid somewhere.
Bye, Savannah.
Bye, Savannah.
So what day is Norma taking the game?
Do what?
What day is Norma doing her game?
On Tuesday and Thursday from 8 to 10.
Yours is Monday and Friday.
Yeah, but you can do it any day because I'll be done probably by 10 and she'll be done by 10. So
Yeah.
anytime after 10, you could do it on any day.
Right. I'm gonna do it at least once. Let's try it for Thursday.
Okay. At 10:30?
Let's say 11. Better give
11?
me time because
Okay.
I sleep a little later than some of y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's
I'd sleep late too if I didn't have to get kids up for school.
Yeah, me too. If I didn't have to drive 20 minutes
Yeah.
to pick up the baby, I would be sleeping late too.
Well, I'm usually up sometimes about 9:30, but then by the time I get dressed and
What's
Yeah.
bad though is that summer's coming and I won't have her every day. So I'll get out of the habit of getting up so early and then I'll have to get back used to getting up early in the fall.
I have to change it when summer comes because I will
Yeah.
won't get up that early.
Right, but we still got all of May.
Yeah.
When do your kids get out?
The 22nd. But then well, let's see. Yeah, on the 22nd, I think. I may.
And today's the 21st of April. So that gives you a whole month to do it. See how it goes or whatever. Heck, you might even could get Eli to run it, where you just get it on there and let him sit there and chat with the people and stuff, He might like that.
That's what he was doing the other day. He's on my phone playing Under Real Life Happens, and then I was playing.
Yeah.
She
Well,
never
then
did.
at one point it said, this is Eli, and I think it was under Norma.
Yeah.
And then I saw that Norma and Real Life was playing, and I was like, one of them's not not Norma.
I said, has she ever said anything? He said, no. I said, maybe she ain't caught on that there were both of my things is on there.
No, well, the one time he did tell me, that it was Eli, but it don't matter to me. I mean, you could be on one device and then on another device,
Yeah. I said, we'll mess with her. How's she doing that? Playing 2 games at once.
Yeah. I wish like Norma could do with her kids if she wanted to, those games that everybody does where they put stuff under a cup and they get to keep it.
Oh yeah, have you ever seen that? It's like a challenge thing, but what it is you take like a solo cup, you poke a hole in the top of it, you tie a string through there, then you take the string over to another cup and comes out the bottom of that cup. So like you can pull the string and you'll move the cup. And then you put like a paper plate and you put whatever on the paper plate. It can be something good to eat. It can be money. It could be a gift card. It could be a toy. It could be something bad, whatever. And you put the cup over it and then they pull the string and whatever cup they move they get to keep whatever's under that cup.
Oh,
It could be
well,
nothing.
So it could be something good or it could be something bad. Or it could be nothing. It could be a penny, or something like that. But they won't know what's under each cup,
And another thing that they do is they put like money in a cup in a bowl, and they take a spatula and they dip it up, and however much they dip out, blindfolded, they get to keep. Now the family that does this, I'm sure they don't get to keep that money because they can win $100, $200, $300. So I think they just keep their money back in wherever for the game again the next time because they reuse that money.
Okay.
Another thing he does is they just put a bunch of cups on the table and put candy or money or a card in there. It might be where you have to go to the place where we go to the bathroom. They have to go to the bathroom and look at the toilet or something, There'll be another clue there, And that's fine if you have a lot of people in the house.
Have you ever played the saran wrap one? Where you
where you wrap up
in saran wrap and you just keep wrapping it and make a ball. And then you got to wear mittens like that you cook with,
like oven mitts.
Yeah, you take a dice and you throw it. Yeah, the dice throws it.
You win. The kids had a blast with that one.
Yep. And you throw it. If the dice is 6, you unwrap it 6 times.
Yeah. Throw dice till you get a certain number.
Okay. Cool.
That would be cool if we did a challenge like that and say we sent each other, say, something to wrap up and then, or you wrap it and send it to us,
Yeah.
As a see what we get from each other kind of game. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. On that line, let's do this then. We'll call them mystery packages. And you have to wait, but you have to unbox it and open it on your live.
Yeah.
And we try to put the craziest things in the package.
So I've seen that, and they say, give me a color, and you have to buy something in that color. Give me a number, and you have to buy something to do with that number, like you say 2. It has to be 2 candy bars or nothing. You don't go expensive.
Yeah.
Now that would be cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like we could give each other $20 or $30 challenge, and you buy a lot at $4.25.
Yeah. But we could do that too. Whatever we put in the package, we could wrap it up a bunch in the saran wrap.
Yeah.
Or whatever, So then, like, as you open it, we can be on panel with you and tell you how many twists you got to do or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, you roll it. Yeah.
We could do something like that. That would be fun.
Like 6. What's that mean? Like 6.
I think he was talking about how many times you unroll the.
Oh,
Yeah, like you did a
Then-
number 6. Yeah.
yeah.
And we could set a limit how much we send each other, because
Yeah.
by the time you get something big, it might cost you too much to send it.
Yeah.
Well, that's true, but I mean, if we do it at the first of the month when I have my check, I could do it.
Yeah.
The month.
Oh, and my daughter absolutely loved the little Bobo Tea keychains that I got. And she's got me ordering her 3 more orders. She'll have 12 of them to put in her treasure box.
Oh, cool.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
And it's $1.98 for 4. So that's what, 50 cents a piece,
yeah.
right? Yeah. That's not bad for a keychain. So yeah. And she saw my little humidifier thing and she's like, what the heck is that? And I
Yeah, I
had
want
it
to
hooked up today when she came. It really is really neat, And you can plug this in a regular phone charger and plug it in the wall. Because I think this is actually like a Android charger. It's not an iPhone charger, but you also can plug it into the computer, and it works really good. It really steams it up.
Put beside my desk. I said, Dylan's got a desk upstairs that's glass. I got to bring down here because this one's falling apart. I've had it for years and years and years, and it's.
But I really like that, and I haven't tried my slime stuff in my car yet. See how it cleans.
I couldn't keep that here because it wouldn't
They
be.
think it was real slime.
Yeah, it wouldn't last here.
Or then slime the kitty and she'd be all free of hair.
And I got to get me some clear nail polish, like Joe said, to paint my ring so it don't turn my skin green. But that is just like so beautiful. This is my Temu call it birthstone. My daughter's birthstone. I think it's pretty nice for whatever I paid for it. I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and see, Norma, if you can end this live.
Okay.
I don't know how you would go about it, but
How do you go how do I get into yours?
that's what we're fixing to find out. We're fixing to have Norma experiment. See if you can go in.
Yes, have the password.
No, I think she should be able to just go into my StreamYard. She's already, I don't know. We're going to find out. But thank you, everybody who came tonight. It was a very chill night. I enjoyed it. And we're going to be over at Art Wildman Survivals Karaoke. Anybody wants to come, I dropped the link in the chat. And we shall see you all on the next one. We'll be here a minute until we figure it out.
Yeah, a minute is right because I don't see nothing to stop it.
I don't see nothing in the StreamYards either.
Okay, wait. Let me Google it.
I don't see a thing that I can stop it with.
Unless we go into your regular YouTube.
How does
I don't think it.
editor? Oops. Well, it would help if I could spell. On YouTube, go into
You too, Kristen. Have a good night.
another channels.
Didn't see nothing.
Live and end the live. And then trim Live control room for live streaming.
Are you okay, Kenny?
After video.
Adley and Eli. They done laid in there and went to sleep. I have to wake them up.
Hmm.
I don't see nothing. Don't see nothing on the regular screen either. What's it?
Well, let's see.
It don't say, does it?
Well, they always want you to watch a video, and it's like I can't. It doesn't like answer that question.
We'll have to look at it.
Let's see. Add a manager, editor, or studio viewer to your YouTube channel. I know how to add it. I want to know how it can, what it can do. See if you can pull up. See if you can pull up my YouTube channel.
On here?
Mm-hmm.
Where? Type at the top?
Like open a tab
Okay.
and just, type in my channel and see if you can get access that way.
I've already got your channel open on another tab.
Okay, we'll go to that and go to the contents and go to this live video.
Go to what?
I don't know what to do.
Oh, I have to go in. Or I'm in.
What happened?
I don't.
I don't
I
know
don't
what
know.
happened.
I know I'm
Oh,
on your
Lord,
page. I don't know what to do.
No.
I'm on your YouTube where I can watch you and see that you're muted. You're muted.
I'm not muted.
Sounded like it. All right, now.
Well, my screen went black, so wait a minute.
Well, and I've got another Norma K box now down here too.
Stop sharing. I don't know what's going on here.
All right, I'm just gonna end it, and I'll figure it out, and then I'll tell y'all how to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
If there's not a,